This is Guard Academy, where you will learn about builds, sigs, combos, plays. Everything you need to know about guards will be in this video right here. Okay, so you know I don't waste any time on this video right here, man. Let's get into it. So basically for the builds, I'm not going to show you my build, but if you want to go to my YouTube video, right now and look at one of my builds. My 6'6" and my 6'4" are very good, but let me tell you what you need to do when you're making a build. So basically when you're making a build, you need to have 95 ball handle. Now you need to have 95 ball handle for Steve Francis. Now Steve Francis is the crossover that every single comp point guard uses. So I need you to put that on. Like I'm telling you right now, that's the most important stat for dribbling. You need that. Now for shooting, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of guards are making a 96 3-pointer now. So if you want to copy my build, it probably will be outdated, I can't lie to you. But if you want 96 3 ball, you might need it. I ain't gonna lie. Like you gotta watch a lot of pro-am. A lot of people are shooting deep now. I'm pretty sure they fixed limitless, so you can't shoot deep. I'm shooting deep with silver limitless, so you might be able to shoot with gold. It might go crazy, bro. But yeah, for shooting guard, I'm not gonna lie, every shooting guard has 92 3 ball, 92 3 ball for silver limitless. I mean, silver limitless is enough at shooting guard, I'm gonna be honest. Now for shooting guards also, they have 92 ball handle. Now you could get 93, but 92 is definitely the best for the value. Now let's go on to the sigs and jump shot. So the sigs and jump shot, I'm not gonna lie, you have to go to my videos, bro, for my sigs and jump shot. Now for the base for jump shots, I use Curry. That's a really good base right there. Curry's a really good base. Jalen Brunson is also a good base. Those two bases right there are pretty good. If you can't shoot with either of those bases, I might have to pray for you, my boy. Now for shooting guards, you can try Tracy McGrady or you can try Taurean Prince. Now I have the jump shots on my jump shot video that you're looking at right now, but if you want to make your own jump shot, use those bases. Now we're on the combos. Now for combos, the reality of combos is, bro, when you're playing combos don't really work, to be honest. Like all the lock does when you play against a lock is sit in the middle. You know what I'm saying? It literally just sits in the middle, don't move, watches you do your combos, because they're not going to get crossed up because they're sitting right there, right? So you have to be able to drag the screen. Now in a lot of these clips I'm showing on this video right here, I'm dragging the screen. So make sure you try to drag the screen, make the power forward step up, so either you have the slip or you're going to have an open 3. But if you want me to have combos, I will have a dribble tutorial coming out very soon. This video is not for tutorials on how to dribble. This is to help your knowledge up, get your knowledge up to be a better player, right? So off to the next. Make sure you get your hot zones and lethal zones. Now the way to get your hot zones and lethal zones, you have to go at this part of the park and you have to go to Art of Shooting. Now before you go to Art of Shooting, make sure you get your hot zones in the park. Now it could be the park, it could be Pro-Am, it could literally be anywhere. Just make sure you get your hot zones red first, and the lethal zones are purple. So all you have to do is go into the Art of Shooting and get your lethal zones. It helps your shooting so much more than you expect, you know what I'm saying? It's so important. I can't stress it enough. Without your lethal zones, you probably will miss a lot of shots. Like your lethal zones, if you could go 10 for 10 with lethal zones, but without lethal zones, you'll probably shoot 6 for 10, to be real. Now, off to perks and mama badge. For perks, I use Sponge. Now, Sponge is really good, especially in Pro-Am, because everybody's scoring in Pro-Am. Like, your lock could get a dunk, you get some takeover. Your shooting guard gets a dunk, you get some takeover. Now, last year, Accelerator was the badge. Or Accelerator was the perk. But now, everybody uses Sponge, and it's definitely the best. I promise you, it's definitely the best. Now, also, figure out how to get Mamba badge. Now, me, I don't have Mamba badge, but I've played against so many Mamba badge players, like, it's almost unstoppable. Like you can't stop anybody with Mamba badge. So figure out how to get Mamba badge. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere on YouTube. I'm gonna look for it myself. But I played against so many people with Mamba badge that I'm gonna figure out how to do it, and you should too. Now for floor setter, now the new season's out, so you can floor set 2 badges if you want. But if you're a point guard, make sure you floor set Unpluckable Gold. Unpluckable Gold is so important. It's like you shouldn't even go into a Pro-Am game without having Unpluckable Gold, to be honest. Like if you go into a game on Unpluckable less than gold, you're gonna get ripped, you're gonna get mad, you're gonna want to quit, you're gonna get bullied. So I suggest you have that gold Unpluckable. Now for limitless, my player has silver limitless, so I floor set silver limitless. Now you could floor set some other stuff if you have higher higher limitless. But if you have gold, I would floor set gold unpluckable and gold limitless. But silver, I do limitless because I only have silver limitless. You understand? Let's keep going. So when you're practicing shooting, make sure you're practicing shooting in the Gatorade court. It's right here. Make sure you practice in the Gatorade court. It's basically the same timing as Pro-Am. Like, you can practice in the park or like one of those park, you know those park versus computers. Like, that's easy. You know what I'm saying? When you go into Gatorade, it's a little delayed, and that's how it is in game. It's a little delayed. It's not perfectly, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know the word, but it's not even perfect, you know? So go in the Gatorade facility, get delayed a little bit, get used to your shot, get used to your dribbling, get used to your combos, because that's how it's going to feel when you get into a real game in Pro-Am. Always go into the Gatorade court before a game. That's what I do, and that improves my shooting so much. Like, I used to just go into the game blindfolded, not go into the Gatorade court and break every shot. Now I go to the Gatorade court, and I'm literally practicing my combos, my shot, and I just have it down when the game starts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just have it down. Now, when you're shooting, look at your hand when you shoot the ball. Now, I use release Q. So release Q, you have to wait until you flick your hands, right? So when you flick your hands, that's when you let go of square or X on Xbox. Now, you have to look very closely. This year, you can't shoot off feeling. You have to look at your player when you shoot. It's so important to look at your player when you shoot, because like, when you try to shoot off feeling, you will miss every shot. Like, if you talk to one of the best shooters on the game, he will tell you that he looks at his cue when he shoots. To be honest, that is the way to be the best shooter. Now, it's off to me breaking down defenses to help y'all out. Slip, slip, slip. Come on, bro.
Oh my God. Good, bro. Nothing.
Slip, slip, slip. So this team ran a Kings on me where the center goes to the paint and the shooting guard's supposed to go to the corner, but he didn't make it to the corner fast enough because my pass was fast. Also, I can't explain how important that reps are in Comp Pro-Am, man. They basically work almost every time. If not, you're open after the play. Alright, so this is one of my secret play calls where I call an off ball for the shooting guard, and then I tell the inbounder to cut through. Now, it so happens that I'm wide open so the shooting guard can pass to me, but something will be open every time you do this play. Now, this play right here, my sharp has sharp badge, so I tell my center to set an off ball, and it turns out I have a wide open floater going to the paint. Now, this play, I remember I told my power forward to cut and go top of the key with badge, and it opened up the entire floor. I was even open. I didn't even expect to be open, but calling stuff helps you a lot. I'll give you some more tips on dribbling in Comp Pro-Am. Make sure you use the L2 cancel. If you don't know how to do L2 cancel, it's in my dribble tutorial, but I will make a new one. But basically, you can L2 cancel out of anything. You must learn how to do that move in Comp Pro-Am. But look, let me tell y'all, combos are cool, like especially in this clip. Combos are beautiful and cool, but when you play against good players, you have to dribble with purpose. Like, look, I called a cut, I'm wide open, easy three. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so Kings is basically when the power forward shows up and then goes to the right hash and the shooting guard goes to the right corner and the center rotates down to the paint at the same time. Now, if you can't see this, I'm gonna make it in slow-mo for y'all so y'all can see it happen in motion.
What's being called ever?
Look, I'm down 9, but I gotta keep my cool. Now look, when you play with your teammates, try not to be that teammate that's yelling at your teammate. If you yell at your teammate, just make sure it's, you know what I'm saying, like it's good criticism. Don't disrespect your teammate in any way. Be calm, cool, and collected. Like when you watch me on my streams, I'm definitely cool, calm, and collected, because there's a lot of stuff that could happen that could test you. Like, you know what I'm saying, like could test you and test you to see if you're gonna outrage, but you just gotta stay calm. Hey, BJ. Oh shit, that's crazy. A lot of people would have lost their minds on that shot right there. But look, man, that's the end of the video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I try to give y'all as many tips as I can. But look, if y'all want to see me use these tips in action, make sure you tune in to me versus Fanta, man. But look, spelling out, let's get it. Peace.